Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Lenormand Oracle messages. So for the month of December, I decided to bring something new here for all of you Soul Vision subscribers. So it's something that lately I have been feeling the need and the desire to do, to find new ways of expression here about tarot. And I've always liked and felt quite inspired in, expressing myself through the symbology of that we can find in not only the traditional tarot system, but also in the creative side of it, which can be found in the oracle system. So I decided to bring the best of both worlds to the month of December. I also want to do so as a gesture of appreciation for all of you that have been supporting me and accompanying me throughout this journey here on YouTube, and I really appreciate it. So I'm going to make this as a trial and see how the feedback goes, and hopefully you enjoy as well the messages that can come out of it. I really love the Lenormand symbolism because I feel like it can be quite simple and yet quite rich, in terms of details and, manifestation that you can find in your life through the messages it brings. So even though my other reading is more geared towards collective awareness, this one may be more about manifestation of the outer sphere, more detailed and oriented towards things that may arise in your path, but still also with the root, because that's my style of reading, always with the root here in, the soul connection with, and how it, everything that you're experiencing in the outer sphere, how everything connects with how you are feeling and dealing with yourself in terms of emotional and spiritual awareness. Always that spiritual dimension I like to put in my reading. So as always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. I have as well new offers and new readings with a great price, affordable price. If you want to know more info about that, just email me and I will gladly provide to you all that it's needed. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link down below. Also, I have created finally an Instagram page. I'm also trying to be more present on social media. So the links towards all of that, if you want to keep track of what I'm kind of creatively doing out there, you can do so by as well following the links, which are also down below. So Sagittarius, this month of December, this month of December can be felt like a critical point in your life. There's a lot of things that are kind of pointing you or some of you towards a direction of profound change and a need to make decisions and take proper action or proper, measures for the future. And what do you want to see in that future? So I feel like the month of December, first of all, has a very emotional tone here. You have a lot of things pointing you towards the need for you to dig deeper within, to find the root cause of some of the suffering and some of the struggles some of you are going through, some of this pain or some of the suffering, or just a sense of lack of progression in what you would like to progress in life. All of this has a deep root in your emotional health. So emotional and spiritual health needs to be strengthened here by your awareness towards maybe things that you have been dormant about, your unconscious. And there's a lot of unconscious energies driving you and guiding your fears, your relationships, and let's say your achievements during this time. So it's a very unconscious moment, which means that there may be a lot of things in the month of December taking over you that you may be surprised by, you may be, feeling weird about. It's just a sense that you're not feeling like yourself, or you want to feel better about yourself in your life, and you're trying really hard, or some of you are meant to try really hard, work really hard to find in you the answers towards your own, let's say, salvation. So what I want to say is that there's things in your life that are deeper, or the meaning of situations, the meaning of your experiences, as painful as it can be for some of you, there's some real deep significance to it. And I also feel that Sagittarius have been allowing something here to fester, okay, within their unconscious selves. And it's dealing with emotional trauma or emotional pain. And what this may be creating overall is maybe a manifestation on the physical realm, which means that some Saggies that have been neglecting their emotional healing process, avoiding it, denying it, not caring about it, not investing enough, in it, whatever it is, some of it is starting to come out. Again, the unconscious is taking over you, which means that some of you may have some ailments in your life, which you can feel sick, or you can have things in terms of your health not really going well, which means that there can be health issues or problems with your health that really have a root, or the real root of it is emotional. And it's like some stress within your psyche, okay? And that stress is, again, it has been festering for some time, and it may come out during the month of December. Of course, not to punish you, but actually to make you more aware and ready to take care of what you need to take care to be cleared for the future. Which means that the month of December is one where you are being called to be cleared of baggage of the past. So anything, unresolved issues, that, especially of an emotional or relationship connotation here, anything that you haven't dealt with, or you still feel like, it's like something that still feels like pending in your life, it's time to take care of it, either by, taking action and reaching out towards who you need to reach out, or towards what you need to reach out to get better, or finally tuning in. Some of you are finally tuning in to finding you that sense of empowerment and release. There's a powerful sense of ending in your life. So there's endings that are a little bit here pointed as being absolute. So this is why maybe you are taking your time and really confused or feeling unsettled, because you may realize this, that whatever decisions you make right now, they're going to affect you and of your life long term. And it's possible that whatever you do, you won't be able to go back easily. So take your time to reflect and really search in you for the truth of your soul and your being, so you know what decisions to make, decisions that are good for you. Because what you are as well being guided here to do is to take care of your emotional health. So if you are dealing with toxic relationships and toxic situations, it's time to clear them out, because they are starting to affect the way you feel about yourself and the way actually your life is going as well on the outer sphere. Others of you are making just decisions that you are aware are going to affect your future in terms of a long-term range, and you're just afraid of what's going to come out of it. I also feel that you are very withdrawn in your world, so it's time of deep reflection and deep investigation, of your past history, of what happened. It could even go towards the story back to your childhood or back to a past, let's say, that you can't remember. It's like a sense of you really traveling. Your soul wants you to go back to a period that you may not even consciously be aware of. It's like a sense of voyage to a part of your life, okay, that's in the dark, and it's meant to be illuminated for you right now. Again, some of you may be dealing with health issues. Others of you, this is a matter of it's such an emotional purge and period that you may feel like what we call a serious case of love sickness. There's a sense of love sickness. It's like you may feel so much, you may have so much going on inside of you that it's overwhelming. You're not dealing well with, let's say, the quantity and the substance, the depth of feelings that some of you are experiencing, because this may be unusual because of the unconscious taking over. So there may be a lot of things that you're just not used to, and it's not comfortable, and you feel maybe a little bit overwhelmed by the depth of situations. Keep in mind that, whatever you are experiencing right now is as intense as it may be. The more you try to control it, or the more you try to dominate and force situations in a more aggressive manner, this will possibly have a tendency to backfire to you. So understand the empowerment of your power in a way that it doesn't cloud your judgment in terms of thinking or believing that you can also, control and dominate your environment in ways that you believe would suit your stability in your life. The only thing we can really control is our reactions towards, the chaos that sometimes surrounds us. It's like a sense of you controlling or finding ways to control your reactions that may be as well very strong. It's like strong instincts as well is showing up here. It's like strong desire and strong repulsion. Everything will draw out of you in the month of December probably a strong reaction. So more than usual, you can feel, very drawn towards something, or, very anguished and very disgusted as well by others. There's this sharp contrast between how you are reacting. It's like really black and white. Everything pulls and draws an emotion, and it may be hard for you to be objective during this period. It may be hard for you to be impartial as well and detached from experiences because the intensity is strong. I also feel relationships are in focus aside of everything that I've just mentioned here. Some of you are about to end relationships, okay? There's a severance of ties, relationships again that are not working anymore, relationships that have served their purpose, or relationships that are not a part of your, let's say, soul truth. It's possible that you are going to find a need, or just this is where you're being guided to go, is to terminate relationships that are unhealthy and actually affecting you and affecting your well-being. Others of you are about to make decisions that are going to affect the relationship sector of your life. So decisions you make have as well, if you are a committed Sagittarius in a long-term relationship, there may be a struggle, okay, within your commitments, because you may be aware that something you really need to do is going to affect the other side and maybe cause some either grief, separation, or just heartbreak, tension in the relationship sector. Others of you that have been, actually trying to work and better the strength and the quality, of your relationships. It's still like up and down energy, but you're going to find a good outcome out of this. So it really depends on the type of work and investment you have been doing, because some of you are going to actually, it's like transform through relationship dynamics. So the ones that are not working, you're going to end it, or there's a separation with a person in your life that, if it's not a love partner, it can be as well a friend, as showing up here with the dog. It can be a friend or a person that has been in your life for a long time. Actually, you may separate from someone that brings you some sorrow, because it's someone that has been in your life a long time. Again, it's a part of your tree. It's a part of how your life has been so far. It can be a real, it's like a bond from the past, and either through circumstances or through disagreements, you may need to let go of this person, or as well, this person can be leaving. There's just an ending associated with an alliance or a commitment of some time. Other Sagittarius are going to find partnerships during this period to be, again, like a mixed bag, either great or like great chemistry, great attraction, is really being drawn and allured towards each other's energy and vibe, but at the same time there is as well some stormy energy about it. There may be, again, issues with power, domination. There may be disagreements in terms of what each other want to do. So there's tension, friction. It's like tension and friction, but also chemistry and attraction in relationships you are attracting during this time. Some Sagittarius are about to find partnerships as well. They are going to be long-term. So Sagittarius that have been alone or single for some time, you're going to draw in most likely partnerships that are as well going to stick around for your future for some time. Relationships matters are of extreme importance in the month of December. You are being called to not be negligent, to take care of situations now. If you don't feel good about yourself or about something that's going on in your life, check it, take measures, because it can spread. It can be something that ends up creating more ramifications in your life than what you would like. There's a lot of entanglements as well in what you are dealing with. It's not just you, it's affecting you and other people, and this may be causing you stress. But also there's a dynamic here of you, once you reach, and once you dig deep and reach what you are meant to reach, there's a sense of you being very quick or very fast, very sudden in realizing what you need to do. It's like, imagine if you are confused if you should be with someone or not, if you should go somewhere or not, whatever it is. You may be taking your time to access the answer, because it's something that you need to find in yourself. But once the illumination comes, you're going to be very fast and very quick on reacting. Also, watch out here for aggressive or more of an aggressive environment, people, circumstance. There's a little bit of a danger here of you finding some, let's say, a little bit of a dangerous path in terms of, maybe being a little bit in the wrong time and in the wrong place. This can be read like that as well. But there can also be like never-ending discussions about the same topics over and over again, and this is maybe warning you out that there's a lot of disputes with people in your life, and again, sweet and sour. There are some of them that are going to bring out great things, actually. It's like the creative tension aspect. Others are just a little bit more of a violent energy here. You may feel attacked, or you may attack others as well with your words. So there's a little bit of a disruptive energy in which you may need to center yourself, or be more in an energy of needing to center yourself, to not project yourself as being aggressive or domineering, and also to not allow others to do that to you. In the end of all of this, you actually have your positive news coming from matters of the heart. So there is news and openness associated with the heart matter. So there may be actually something that you are taking your time, but you are going to be open about. Opening the heart is really important to find, okay, the type of commitment and the type of bond you are looking for in life, is to allow your heart to pour out and others as well to do the same to you. So there's like a lot of discussions, but some of them, if both people are actually mature enough, at the end of these discussions, you can reach a great state of togetherness. So there's news about love, there's news about as well friendships, but also news about things that it's not at all a novelty. The news is that it's time to make changes for you, for the health of you, for the health and the well-being of your life. And I also feel like this energy here is telling you to clear the baggage, clear the toxicity, clear negative states, clear negative people, because there's a like a big energy here of negativity that it's the cause of your suffering, or your health issue, or your whatever you are struggling with in the material realm. There's negativity that needs to be cleared once you do that. I feel like you will feel better, and your relationships as well are going to find more harmony. So I hope you enjoyed my Oracle, Lenormand Oracle Insight, and thank you for all your support. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.